Hey, David. So I went ahead and pulled the 27 cards, and I will just kind of tell it as a story. I do scatter crystals just to give me some more insight on certain situations. So I will try to hit all three. If not, I will do a second and send that to you. But hopefully, I can hit all three on this one. So the major thing I did focus on was your career as a barber, and I have the World card here. So with these three cards here with career, I'm kind of getting that you've been having vivid dreams, um, overstimulated in a way. The dreams are. Kind of feel that with the World card, it's almost like a completion for you with being a barber. Only because I feel that there's, in the cards, there's so much more for you that is out there. But it's almost like you're limited in a way to do certain things. um, I don't feel that you're very happy at sometimes because of financial situations. I don't feel that you're getting paid what you're worth. um, is Yeah, I don't feel you're getting paid what you're worth here as a barber. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I kind of feel that there was a woman or a motherly figure, that kind of helped you obtain what you were worth in a way. To either look into owning your own business, traveling to, almost like a barber delivery kind of thing, house calls, your own business, a Google account, something to that point if you're going to further your career um, with the barber. I only say closure because, the world is always about completions. We complete one cycle and then we move on to the next. So I want to ask if you've had a different areas of an occupation, or is this something that you've stuck with for a long time? The Tower and the High Priestess card. It's almost like when something's going to happen before it happens. And then with the Hanged Man, because there's always a sacrifice, right? We always have to sacrifice something, and someone's going to be angry at us, or someone's not going to be happy, but we're doing it for the benefit of someone we love. And we might even be doing it for the benefit of ourselves. The High Priestess is all about equal balance, the right to get what we want and obtain that. Sometimes when we encounter unexpected situations, it's not because it's disaster. It's because usually we don't make the decision. We don't act on something, and so the universe throws it at us anyway, so we're not ready, so we look at it as more traumatic than it really is. So what it is it's really just putting you on the path that you're meant to be on. With the Hanged Man, it's almost like this is a time of reflection for you. Do you want to keep doing what you're doing, or do you want to make more money, or are you happy where you're at? If you're happy where you're at, I'd say stay, because we always want to do something that we love to do. Let me keep going here. The opalites there, which is for the clear seeing, which is I feel you have. You have those high empathetic skills. Now, with these cards, I do feel quick movement, especially with the Knight of Swords, to go after what you want without hesitation and not to worry about it. Don't be so hard on yourself with the Angelite crystal. You need to pull back and not blame yourself for anything, because nothing is your fault. And even if something was your fault, it's time to let that go. Have you been traveling? Do you want to travel? Is there something that you've been wanting to go do? And to go do it. The Knight of Swords to me is all about someone that goes in without hesitation. They don't worry about the consequences, and they just go for it. They're brave, courageous. But then you have the Judgment card, which is like a second guessing that we all have. You know, should I do this? Should I not do that? You know, you have the Peacock Oar here with these three cards. So the Peacock Oar calls for joy and happiness and calls for laughter and smiling. You know, I see the past here, the heartbreak, the starting of a new, having to start all over again, and having to move forward emotionally, you know, and always wanting to bring that certain person with us when we're moving forward, but sometimes we just can't do that. The universe, you know, has other plans, you know, with the Peacock Oar, to try to find more laughter in your life and be more happier. I know I'm not saying you're sad. I'm not saying you're any of that. I'm just saying to, when we smile and when we're in, you know, even, you know, I don't want to say a fake smile, but when we're smiling, we have that aura about us, and other people will pick that up, and our day would be better. To try to heal your heart chakra. It's so hard to do. It really is, because, I mean, our hearts, they're just so fragile. They truly are. You know, but you have the Six of Swords here, which to me kind of means that you are healing. Like you're on your way there. Now you also have the Peacock Oar here with the Angelite, and this is for the love. You know, so definitely yes, there's going to be a new love in your life. I feel you're going to match the same energies. You know, it's going to be hot and heavy. It's going to be instant. But I feel that this person is going to have a heavy load. Is going to have a lot going on in their lives. You know, but with the Angelite, I feel that with the healing, that both of you will be there for each other, if that makes sense. You know, you both may have tempers at times. You have the tiger's eye here as well. You know, but that's all about guarding up and learning when to not push other people's buttons in a way, you know. I want to say October, but I'll keep going. It may be, it's almost like I pick up the beginning of fall, you know, and I can't really pinpoint when that would be, but I do feel that this person will totally match your energies. It would be a beautiful combination, but to know that it's going to take a lot of work. This person is going to have a lot going on. All right, I want to ask if you have children or if you wanted children. Your main focus is love. Even though you asked about the career and the house, I believe your main focus is love. To know that you don't have to live up to anybody's expectations at all, only your own. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You don't have to say, hey, listen, I did this, and you know, someone's going to love you for whom you are. And that's going to be that attraction there with these two cards here. You know, yeah, at times you come off as stubborn, and you don't want to take any advice, of course. And that's from other people. You just don't want to. And no one's to blame for that. The Page of Cups, you know, the Page of Cups is always a messenger of love and communication and emotions. But the Page of Cups to me is always about a child, or someone that wants to have a child, but there's some kind of blockage going on there. So I do feel that you will have the love, you know. You guys will match each other's energies, like I said, but you're going to have a lot of things that aren't in common. And they may have a child, you know. I do feel a child involved. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at these last three because you have the clear quartz here as well. Okay. So other people in your life think that you are just cut off. You just don't want to learn anything new. You don't want to listen to nonsense. You like to get to the point, and that's how other people feel, you know. But you, as the emperor, you have put down your rules. You have drew, that line that people can't cross with you anymore. And you're able to do multiple things at once as well. I want to say, don't do too much, because if you do, you're going to drop the ball. You're going to lose your balance here. The house, I feel that you are going to get the house. Okay, let me look. I feel like you got to reach out for that, though, whether it's getting help with the loan or advice from someone more experienced than you with the house. But you're meant to succeed and you're meant to move forward. So I feel that you are a hard worker when it comes to something that you want. But nothing's going to stop you as long as you stay focused and stay on that. All right? You may come across some problems along the way with the house, but to push past that, with your high priestess over here, like I said, with the Tower card, of course, unexpected things are going to happen. They always do. You may not fall in love with the first house you get, but you may learn to love it, if that makes sense. I want to say, don't purchase or look where there is pain, okay? A lot of people like to purchase a home where they grew up as a child. That's almost like a tunnel vision situation because we picture it differently. That's how time goes. We see how beautiful we remember how beautiful it was, but then take a trip back there and you're just like, oh boy. Make sure to venture out to experience a more uprising, a more vibrational place to live is what I'm getting at with the house. Take off your blindfold. Know that there is so much more out there, so much beauty out there. And that's where I see the travel as well. But you have the Six of Cups here, which is all about the past. But you have the Fool card, which is about being adventurous, setting your own rules, which you already do as the Emperor. But she steps out and she's barefoot. She don't care. She's just blindly looking for a place that she will feel is home. And when she finds that place, she's gonna claim it. And I feel like that's what you're gonna go through, or that's what you're going through. All right? But I do feel yes for the home. If you ask me when, I would have to say March of next year. Between like March and May of next year. But, ask me any questions that you have, and I will go ahead and pull clarifying cards for you. And I hope this helped. And much love to you on this situation over here. I didn't really want to keep talking about it. I don't like to bring up past heartbreaks and hurts and, re-triggers. But much love to you. And like I said, let me know if you have any questions.